Daddy Lane, and we're the Crafty Scrappers. And this is Little Fuzz, one of our cats. This is our first video, our intro video, to tell you about who we are and what we're going to be doing. And I'll let Big Daddy here start off.
Thanks. Well, first of all, the crafty part, I'm not.
That's me.
The scrapper part, maybe. Still learning. I'm kind of like a rookie in this game. I've looked at a lot of videos out there, and our videos are going to be genuine. They're going to be true. They're not going to be fake. We're going to bring you things that we do in our lives, day to day. And I apologize for if there's a camera issue, because this is a phone. We don't have a GoPro yet. Maybe one day we will. But Jen is the crafty person. She can do flowers and earrings and everything else. And the first video is going to be about some of the wood burning stuff that she does.
Yeah, as soon as we're finished with this part, we're going to go into that.
She's going to show you a t-shirt that she makes with a saying that I came up with, that I deal with my stepkids and my son, who's 22 and runs a doctor's office. It's never let up. And, you know, I think sometimes in life that, you know, you want to give up. You want to just kind of throw the towel in. Because I've been there. I think everybody's been there. If you're a human being, you just want to give up. You want to throw the towel in. You just say to hell with it. I don't care anymore. But the saying I have is, you know, get up, strap your boots on, and go for it, and do the best you can do. We haven't had a lot of scrapping stuff to do lately. I've been kind of sick, but I'm doing better, and I'll tell you about some of that stuff in some of the other videos where we live. Small rural town, Alabama. It's kind of hard to do some of the things. We've got to make some contacts and stuff like that. So, but anyway, we're just sitting out on the porch right here. Looks like it's going to rain, but who cares? You know,
it's summertime in Alabama.
It's summertime in Alabama, and you don't ever know. So, but anyway, Jen's gonna tell you a little bit about. I think you'll enjoy this first video, but we want to make a little introduction video to let you know we're going to kind of carry you along with us on the things that we do. We're even going to put some cooking videos out there that I think you'll really enjoy. And you know, we just want to put good stuff out there for everybody to enjoy, and maybe give you some information down the road. You know, maybe give you some information that can help you. And I want to thank all those people out there that post those videos, the scrapping videos, the crafting videos, that are actually genuine. You know, and
show what it's really like.
And show what it's really like. Because I'm not for a bunch of bullshit. I mean, I don't play that. I don't do that. You know, it's a tough gig, and it's tough. But you know, you can do it. You just have to, work at it every day, and like I said, never let up. So you'll see her first video, and it's going to be about her. There's not going to be any scrapping in it. It's going to be about some of the things that she's done. And if you've got any questions or anything else as how she got started doing this, just there'll be a way to contact us at the bottom. You can contact her, and you know, if you're interested in that, fine. But you know, if you have any comments or suggestions, please I always say this, please just be professional about them. Because I've heard some people out there, you know, they get nasty comments and everything else, and that's just not professional to me. That's just not being an adult. And thanks to all those guys and girls out there that do this day in and day out, and you know, make it happen. So I'm gonna let Jen hang it, and we'll get on with the business.
So like I said, my next, the video that's actually attached to this is going to be showing you some of my stuff that I've already done, and got a t-shirt that, like you said, we're working on. And it's actually fully done at this point, and I think in another video we'll have one of us maybe even wear it, maybe even my daughter. Like Lane had said, we're going to show you some of our, the crafting and the scrapping and everyday life. Maybe some cooking videos here and there of things that we like to do. The kids like to get involved. My 9-year-old is our little scrapper boy. He likes to crush our cans, so he's our can crusher. I was going to use his name, but we don't want to do that. But he's Scrapper Boy, and actually, this is our scrapping business is actually partly coming from him. Not all, but partly, because he wanted to earn money for a new bicycle, so he's involved. And my 13-year-old, sometimes pain in the neck because she's a teen, you know what that's like, is involved as well.
She's a pain?
Sometimes.
No,
she's
not really. She's an A honor roll student,
mm-hmm.
and she will be the first person to tell you that I've never let up on her, even though she's my stepdaughter. She will tell you that she appreciates everything I've done to her. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I don't mean abuse. I don't mean anything ugly or anything else. That I have just pushed her and told her that she can do it, that she can accomplish whatever goal she wants. She just has to set the goal for herself, and she has, and she's done it, and she's made it, and
she's doing real well. I
couldn't be very proud of her. In the same way with my stepson and my son too. They pushed themselves, and and as a parent, step parent, I'm just there to support them, help me in the way I can, but I can't do it for them. And I think that's the thing that a lot of people miss. I cannot do this for you. I can't take the test for you. I can't do your homework for you. I can help you, but I cannot do it for you. So you've got to step up to the plate and do it yourself. But anyway, I hope you enjoy this. I really do. And as I said, the only Jenn fans, we're honest about this. Dead serious. No games.
Just trying to be ourselves.
We cut up and have fun all the time. We hope you enjoy it. And like I said, I hope you enjoy this first video. Our little kitty cats out here. We love cats. I know Tucker Upper and Sammy J, they love the kitties, and we got the kitties. And
our other cat is Sapphire, and she's looking at us from the inside, just because we decided to bring Little Fuzz. This is Little Fuzz. She's our little rescue kitty cat that we rescued. Excuse me. I helped, but Lane rescued from out underneath our house.
Well, I did.
When she was probably about a month old, I think it is. And now she is sitting here about 9 months old now.
Well, I heard her underneath our house, and heard this whining thing, and my stepdaughter and I, we made a little box for her and put a blanket in there and put some food in there, and she came and went to sleep. And she didn't have a mommy or anything else, and I said, we can't leave this cat out here, because we've got, where we live, there's bobcats and everything else. Coyotes out here, and she would have been killed in no telling how long. So, but we got her and
added to our household.
Well, now
pets.
She's spoiled. Let's just put it that way.
She is.
And she's a tuna fish queen.
Yes. I'll eat anything you put down on the floor. She eats green beans. She eats bread. She eats...
Show a picture of her.
I did. She'll eat anything.
Is that Kiki?
Wow.
Are you going to talk?
She'll talk sometimes. But that's our baby. That's the baby one. And you'll actually see Sapphire in the end part of this video. She decided to make an appearance. We got her from the Humane Society, and they're just part of our family. So, but they don't actually help in making any of our crafting things or anything like that. They just catch mice.
Are you sure?
And wrestle.
Are you sure you're recording this?
Yes, I am. Because yes, I'm recording it. So anyway,
You don't know how to operate the damn phone.
yes, I do. And that would be the cutting up part he's talking about. So anyway, like he said, the rest of the video that you're going to see is some of the things that I've done wood burning. And, you know, I am nowhere near the professional wood burner that you have probably seen these huge pieces out. I do small pieces at this point, and, you know, that's what I like to do. And I'll show you some other things, and like I said, some of our other videos will just be, you know, just some of our regular life stuff, including some stuff with our kids, and hope you enjoy it, and we'll see you a little bit later. Peace.
Out.
Okay, so we are finally doing our intro video, I guess you could call it, a little bit about what we're doing with the Crafty Scrappers. And of course, I'm Jen, and my husband is Lane. So I want to show you some of my artwork that I do. I do wood burning. I am by no means a you know, professional. I'm still learning. So, you know, bear with me when I show you, you know, some of my work. It may not be, you know, some of these, you know, people have huge pieces. I'm starting more small and going, you know, as just doing it as I can, and, you know, learning new things. And I'm still working with, you know, those regular pens that you can buy either at Walmart or Hobby Lobby. Can't afford the big ones yet, you know, that $180, $200 pen. So I want to show you, this is one of the pieces that I did right here. This piece right here, hopefully you can tell that this is a tree, you know, with its branches and then its roots. And kind of my thought when I made this was kind of like the tree of life, where you have, you know, your roots, and as long as you have deep roots, you know, you'll be fine. But this piece of wood, this was kind of funny, because we have a place not far from us that cuts logs and stuff, and they sell the logs and they sell firewood and stuff. And we just went down there to see if he could cut me for Christmas, 2 Christmases ago, cut me some pieces, about that thick. That's close to 2 inches, not all the way, but you know, if you could cut me some, you know, round, or as, you know, obviously as round as you can. And I happened to find this piece, and I didn't want to get rid of it, and I didn't want to burn it, because I thought, you know what, if I get this, you know, a little bit more sanded down, and you can tell, you know, right here where it was cut when they were cutting all their logs. And we just sanded it down. Lane's my sand man, if you want to call him that. He sands my stuff, just about everything I do. And the backside was a lot more rough, but of course this is your backside here. But that was one of my first pieces, and I just love it because it's got a roughness to it, you know, showing that we're not perfect, and the roots of the tree, and I mean, it's just beautiful. So anyway, here's some of my other stuff. I've got the Grill Father, and everybody has loved that one. And it's just got, you know, the little hanging hardware. I've done some leather burning. These are some keychains that I've done. And of course you see the paw print within the hand print. And of course we're in Alabama, so we got to have some Alabama stuff. I already sold my Auburn piece that I did. And actually my daughter did a lot of the wood burning on that. That's why I don't have an Auburn one to show for anybody who's an Auburn fan. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, deal with it. I do want to show you this one right here. This is another one of those pieces that we had gone over to that wood place, and this was in their throwaway pile, and he gave it to me for free. And right here, this is actually a different color from the rest of it. It was not purposely done that way. Now, what I did do was I took my wood burner and I just followed the natural lines of it, just to kind of make that distinction. But I made this for my husband. He's got a thing with lightning bolts, and then put the dagger in it. And one of his nicknames is Shaq, and so this is one of the first things that I did, and it's got that natural hanger on there. But, did that for him. I'll show you this to you in a second. I've got a little fishing one, keeping it real on the river, and something more for Mother's Day. And then I've got this piece right here, the bald eagle with the flag. Now, if you've ever seen one of these wood pieces right here, this is one of the things that I like to do, is to take pieces and that are already made for something else being used, and people just want to toss them because they're done with them. I like to take it and repurpose it into something more beautiful. But like I said, if you've ever seen one of these before, this is actually done, made to be a platter that you sit, one of those aluminum steak platters that you put directly into the oven. That's actually what this is. My mother actually has a set of 4, and she thought that I had taken one of hers and wood burned it. Nope, haven't done it. That one I got at our flea market, and I got it from the man who's been giving us a lot of stuff, and that he bought stuff from us, and he gave it to me free. And then this is another piece here that I think this used to be maybe a cheese dish or something, and I took it, and it's got a little bit of a mirror in it, and I took it, if you can see, and put like a fall kind of a leaf decoration on it. And then this other one right here, this is something else that I started doing, taking branches, and depending on how the branches look, I'll just leave some of the knobs on them. And I took this and I wood burned on it a couple of Bible verses. Be strong and courageous, which is from Joshua. Do not be afraid, and fear no evil, for I am with you. And of course, that one is from Psalms 23. And then I've got, had drilled holes in it and gave this to my husband for Christmas. He wore it for a while. But where this actually comes from, 2 Christmases ago, my brother was diagnosed with liver cancer, and he was really scared about it. The whole family was. And Lane thought that it would be a good idea, came up with the idea himself of having me make basically a staff. The Lord is my staff, and I would burn that, and that was given to him for Christmas, and he took it into the hospital because he went in for his surgery. But 3 days after Christmas, took that with him as something to help him, be courageous, and not to fear evil, because Jesus is with us. So that was the inspiration for these, and this one, like I said, was done for my husband. And then I have another one that I've got that I made for sale, and everybody just loves them. So I'm hoping that that's going to really kick off. Well, what I'm going to do here in just a few minutes is Lane likes this little saying called never let up. And the first one we did really sucked. It didn't really suck that bad, but we were trying to do it to see if we could do one of those transfers, and it didn't really do very well, because you could see the transfer paper, because we did it on a white t-shirt. What I was going to do is take this t-shirt here and do the never let up, but I'm going to add in, and I'm going to use it just as an idea, but the lightning bolt, and then never let up, or never let up underneath probably is a better idea. Okay, y'all, so I gotta tell you something funny. I have just rigged this thing up. I gotta show it to you real quick what I just did. So, like, I don't have a GoPro, and I don't have anything to hold my phone while I can do this with 2 hands. So I just took my son's music stand and I just put this right here. So you can see.
No,
Are you looking for the bug? I guess so. What Lane and I had said, we scrap. I do the crafts. And sometimes when we go out scrapping, we wind up getting some stuff mixed in that, that we actually get to use. And I hope that's the same way with anybody else who's scrapping. We found some Weebelows Cub Scout stuff, but we found two of these dinner plates, 10 3/8, I think is the actual size, and then a matching, I'm not sure if this is probably a dessert plate, possibly a saucer plate, but because it doesn't have that indentation, I seriously doubt that. So, and of course it's not going to be a salad plate. But we found these, and if you could tell, I think that's kind of that silver platinum edging all around. These are also Royal Dalton, and it's the carousel one. This is English fine bone china. Like I said, we found them over at the flea market, and I still have a little piece of adhesive that needs to come off. I looked up to see how much these plates were. Now, I didn't see how much this particular plate would run to replace, but this dinner plate on the Royal Dalton site costs $40 to replace one plate. $40. So I have two plates, dinner plates, and then this one right here. Like I said, I think this is probably a dessert plate. It could even be a bread or a butter plate, depending on the place setting. But $40 or $80 worth of plates, plus whatever this is, and we got them for free. So I might eBay them. I'm not sure at this point. These two plates, like I said, I may Cub Scout rummage sale them. What I've also been doing is, I'm the Cub Master for my Cub Scout pack. Tomorrow we're having a rummage and bake sale. And I made some cookies over the last couple of weeks. I will call them low carb, but I think they're still good for diabetics to eat. No flour, no sugar. It's not made with any sugar. It uses sucralose. And I think they're going to be pretty good. But I made those. And I got some peanut butter cookies in here. Cookies with the packets of oatmeal that you get maybe in those multi-packs. And it's the maple and brown sugar. But I found a recipe that uses those packet oatmeal, oatmeal packets to make oatmeal cookies. And these are really good. So I'm taking those. I made several packages of those. I was planning on making some peanut butter cookies tonight, but if you see what time this is here, it's 9:30, and I have to be up early because we have to be down at Town Square at 6:30 to start setting up. So somehow I think I'm not going to be making any of those, but I do have some raisin bread that I made as well. So I'm waiting for that to defrost. But I have to put that in our microwave because my cat, Sapphire, she's a breadaholic. She loves bread. Mostly when she thinks that she's getting it when she's stealing it. If she thinks she's stealing it, she really, really likes it. You can put a little bit of bread in her food dish, and it'll stay there until hell freezes over. But if you put a loaf of bread out on the counter, you'll have it on the floor the next morning with holes in it. So I can't leave anything out like that. So it's in the microwave. So, but anyway, like I showed you before, here's my wood burning that I do. If you see anything here that you like, you can always message us